Hello and welcome to a Brit Reacts to Bollywood. I looked at 3 separate songs from Ramla Khan, which I think got increasingly incredible and beautiful. I wanted to look at something which I know was suggested by at least a couple of people, which is an earlier film which has some appeal, I think. And it's the first performance of Dimple Kapadia that we know of. And it's the film Bobby. The synopsis to this is: the son of a wealthy industrialist, Raj, falls in love with Bobby, the daughter of a Christian fisherman, but their contrasting positions in society and opposition from their parents act as a barrier to their love. I know that there was another film later, I think in the 90s, which had a love interest of a Christian woman with a famous male actor in a film, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think she becomes a singer and he's trying to encourage her to sing. So perhaps this is a forebear of that. But this is an interesting film because a 1973 musical romance film produced and directed by Raj Kapoor, starring Raj Kapoor's son, Rishi Kapoor, in his first leading role, opposite Dimple Kapadia in her debut role. It became a blockbuster. It was the highest grossing Indian film of 1973, the second highest grossing of the 1970s at the Indian box office, one of the 20 highest grossing Indian films of all time, adjusted for inflation. It was also a blockbuster in the Soviet Union, where it had an audience of 62.6 million viewers. It's inspired by the Archie comics Raj Kapoor was fond of. It was a teenage romance, rich versus poor clash as a backdrop, and it's set in Bombay. A really interesting mix of things there, and it's interesting to see Rishi Kapoor in his first role. Let's take a look at this song. This is quite a popular one. This is MUJHE KUCHH KAHNA HAI. I'm intrigued. Let's have a look. Whoa, he's young. And Dimple Kapadia is so young.
मुझे कुछ कहना है, मुझे भी कुछ कहना है, मुझे कुछ कहना है, मुझे भी कुछ कहना है। पहले तुम, पहले तुम, पहले तुम, पहले तुम, पहले तुम, तुम। देखो जिस तरह लखनऊ के 2 नवाबों की गाड़ी पहले आप करके निकल गई थी, उस तरह हमारी पहले तुम में ये मस्ती भरे रुत न चली जाए। अच्छा, मैं कहती हूँ अक्सर कोई लड़की इस हाल में, किसी लड़के के साल में जो कहती है वो मुझे कहना है। अक्सर कोई लड़का इस हाल में, किसी लड़की से 16वें साल में जो कहता है वो मुझे कहना है। अक्सर कोई लड़की, अक्सर कोई लड़का, अक्सर कोई लड़की।
It is beautiful. Wow. Incredible. Very creative cinematography. Wow. How playful. Intezar.
तेरे बिना कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लगता, सब झूठा लगता है, सच्चा नहीं लगता, ना घर में लगे दिल, ना बाहर कहीं पर, बैठी हूँ कहीं पर, खोई हूँ कहीं पर। अरे कुछ न कहो, चुप रहो, मैं नहीं पर अब मुश्किल चुप रहना है। मुझे कुछ कहना है, मुझे भी कुछ कहना है।
I need the translation.
पहले तुम, पहले तुम, पहले तुम, पहले तुम।
Here we go. Very creative. That's an incredible set. Wow. It's got mirror shards on it. Nicely playful. I like his presence and Dimple's. Nice shots. Ah!
मुझे कुछ कहना है, मुझे भी कुछ कहना है, पहले तुम, पहले तुम, पहले तुम, पहले तुम, तुम.
Look at this. This is a brave shot. Really nice, documentary style. Oh, the energy, the youth of this is beautiful.
मुझे मिलने में जहाँ डरना हो कोई, किया के सिवाय जुदा डरना हो कोई, क्या ऐसी जगह है कोई इस ज़मीं पर, रहने दे बात को यहाँ पर यहीं पर, अरे कुछ न कहूँ चुप रहूँ मैं, नहीं 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 पर, अब मुझसे चुप रहना.
A real insight into the very creative, playful era that was. You can really see that they were perhaps experimenting, but certainly developing really dynamic ways of showing a scene, of showing the energy between a couple, the chemistry, the joy, the playfulness, the youth, the brightness, the vivid brightness of those fields of flowers, the rushing through the fields, how the camera must have been on a track or something to do that, and they were running, and it was very, in a way, choreographed, but also in a way that it was unscripted, the way that some of the shots worked and things. I thought it was very playful. And then they had these sort of dreamlike set sequences on sort of strange worlds where she's in this incredibly white bedroom and he's in this curious romanticized desert. All these things really added to a sense of youthful, dreamy imagination, and you can feel that they're building a life together, they're imagining a life, they're full of youth. And Dimple evidently is incredibly young in this. Rishi is so young and slim and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and this is still another 7 years before his performance in Cars, where it's that incredible sequence of the song Om Shanti Om, which is just mind-blowing and so good, and such a beautiful plot and the way it was filmed and everything. This is really interesting because the majority of it, the real powerful aspect about the shots of this, is it's so out in nature and so organic and bright, and everything is poetically bright and flowery and fresh. It's like spring, you know, that part of your life in your youth where anything is possible, and you've got this girl that is like, you're both babies but you don't realize you're just starting out adulthood. It's beautiful. The lyrics, I want to say something, even I want to say something, I want to say something, even I want to say something, first you, first you, first you, first you, Just like the way the car of the two kings of Lucknow, in saying first you, first you, first you, in saying first you left, just like that, in saying first you, the weather of fun will go away. All right, I'll say it first. Often a girl in this condition when she is 16 years old, what she says to a guy, I want to say that. Often a guy in this condition when he is 16 years old, what he says to a girl, I want to say that. So there's sort of talking about saying I love you for the first time. With no sleep in my eyes nor peace in my heart, there is just this weight. I don't like anything without you. Everything looks like a lie and not the truth. I don't like it in the house nor outside. I'm sitting in one place and lost in another. I stay quiet and don't say anything. But now it's hard to stay quiet. Gorgeous. What a period to be a young person growing up in India in that huge amount of change that was going on, that huge amount of transformation. And film was reflecting that, the brightness of it. Really nice film. Really different from what we were looking last week at with Ramla Khan. It's not so much a high drama thing as a youth romance thing. And this is much preferable to youth romance stuff that I see nowadays. This is gentle and exploratory and playful. And I like that. If there's any more songs from this film that I should look at, or from this period, I'd be really interested to look at young Rishi Kapoor films. Let me know. I wish you all a wonderful week. To all of my friends, I say Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal Ji, Vanakkam, wherever you are around the world. And if you are celebrating this coming week, I wish you a happy Christmas. All right, I am your Brit reacting to Bollywood. I appreciate you all wherever you are around the world. Chin chin, cheerio.